Welcome back to NBA Cinema. So I want to talk about this deal that just happened, sending Demar Derozan to the Sacramento Kings and Harrison Barnes, Chris Duarte, cash considerations, and I believe like a second round pick to the Chicago Bulls. I think this is marvelous for the Sacramento Kings as they were just missing that other person that could consistently give them a certain amount of buckets each night on their team, right? Everybody thought Keegan Murray might have stepped up into that role, and maybe he still does over time, but he didn't take the leap consistently in his second season that many thought he could have taken. That doesn't mean he's not a good player, but having DeMar DeRozan, who can sometimes even be a closer for them, De'Aaron Fox, who is continuing to grow each year, all-star, one of the top guards in the league, Domantas Sabonis coming off his best season, him being back in the state of California, DeMar DeRozan, although he didn't go to the Lakers or the Clippers or nothing like that, he is back in the state of California. I think this makes them significantly better. At the very least, I would expect them to be where they were a couple of seasons ago, where they took Golden State to 7, but even better, because DeMar DeRozan, adding him, you have a solidified, bona fide guy who can dominate the mid-range area. Now you can't just, send doubles on Sabonis. That's going to open up some driving lanes for Fox. Although he's a mid-range shooter, DeRozan is a respectable three-point shooter. It isn't a weakness to his game. So we're going to look at how the fans reacted when he pulled up tonight. Let's pick. So as you can see, the fans are happy, and this puts them in contention in the West. You look at it like, they have Malik Monk off the bench, Trey Lyles, a lot of productive guys, but it seems like they were missing something. Maybe they still are, but this definitely adds on to something that they needed to bring in, another reliable scorer. I look at the way Sabonis plays, and he facilitates really well. He scores really well on the block, rebounds really well. Adding DeRozan to account for 20 plus points every night, probably about 22 every night, that's big for this team. And I think if you look at where people were projecting New Orleans to be, I think they've just taken that and that has become their spot. Even looking forward, they are one of those teams that can surprise you and lock in a top 6 spot and don't even have to play in the play-in. I think that's what this move does for them. I think they have a chance to legitly lock down a playoff spot, no play-in next year. That's what I would kind of be looking at as a successful season for them. Getting the postseason, and, you look at your matchups, and you should feel favorable. Me personally, I wanted Sacramento over New Orleans this year because I know Fox would have put up a better fight. than the New Orleans Pelicans did. You know, just Fox and Sabonis by themselves, that would have been 6 games at least, just because of the caliber players and the way they would show up in moments that matter. So you look at that and you add DeRozan, that could be a tough out for somebody next season. You know, if all these pieces come together. And I don't see no way that it doesn't, man. But let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Till next time. Peace.